this hurricane that come into Jamaica, it's a very serious hurricane. The hurricane not even land in a Jamaica good, and it a mash up Jamaica. And you guys sitting, standing, dancing, and Zoom live outside in the rain, while you should have in your house with your mother and your family. I pray to God for send back anything we are coming on the household, anything we are coming out the country for mash up on and kill on half. Remember, you guys need God. God don't need you. And the only way things can be done in Jamaica, unless you give God the praise we need. You stand up out a door in the real like you think say it's funny. It's not funny no more. It is not. It's not funny. And the comment section is over there laughing like they think it's funny. It's not. Before you take down these people page, it's not funny. What is going on in the world? It's serious. God is upset. Are you guys blind? All Father gotta open your eyes if you say, all God I try to open your eyes and come like say your eyes can't open. But one thing I can tell you, Jesus, I have faith in you. And you said the faith that I have in you will fight for me and my family and the people that love me. As I ask you now, Jesus, I want you to protect the people that believe and trust in you and have faith in you in Jamaica. Please protect your people, God. Please, for the wicked people, then punish them, Jesus. For the people that are out, I laugh and I mock this time, I ask you to punish each and every one of them. But protect your people, God. Please protect your people. The good always suffer for the bad, but the bad shall suffer. No, it is a time. It is the time. I live in Switzerland and I have my family in Jamaica. I worry. I mean, now I worry about my family alone. I'm worrying about the people, the kids in Jamaica. I worry about a lot of people in Jamaica right now. I mean, I tell you, say, the people in Jamaica in the rain and dance up and a jump up. Like them, I mean, no know. Is that them put money over them live content? That's what they're doing. Views over them live. Like, stop it. Stop. What is going on? It's serious. I can track. Last night, me on the news and me I track everything and me I see everything. God make us to love each other. He never make us to hate. And the moment we hate each other, the world can never build back. Me can't believe you know. Anybody who live in a Zuma community, shame at you. Shame and pan the whole of uno. I mean, I say whole of uno, but majority of uno. But see, one them in the rain, Father God, I come before now, wash them with Jesus, wash them away. I would remember me get up and you say the whole of them wash by your morning. Because them not love them life, them not serious. Oh.
Alright, so as a Jamaican, this is what I hate most about Jamaicans, okay? Whenever I post a video about Jamaican stuff, without fail, somebody comments, "Are you born here?" I say yes. Here being America, I say yes. They're like, "Oh, you're not Jamaican." First of all, there is a difference between ethnicity and nationality. Let's break it down. Nationality is where you are born, right? So my nationality is American, right? Right. Your ethnicity is your cultural customs that you partake in on a daily basis, right? That's your culture. So my ethnicity is Jamaican. Right? If you want to get technical, sure, I'm Jamaican American, but I still claim myself as Jamaican. Why? Because I take part in the culture every single day. I eat the food. I speak patois poorly, but I speak it. I listen to Jamaican music. That's my culture. I'm Jamaican. And y'all be like, "Oh, you were born here, so you weren't Jamaican." So by that logic, somebody who's born in Jamaica moves to America as, let's say, an infant, like 1 year old, and has no ties to Jamaican culture. They're fully Americanized, whitewashed, whatever. To y'all, they're still more Jamaican than an American-born person who has ties to Jamaican culture. Do y'all see how backwards that sounds, bro? I know some Jamaicans who were born there and are just equally as Jamaican as me because they don't recall even being in Jamaica, but they have equal ties to the culture as me, who was born here in America. Like, y'all don't know what ethnicity is. Y'all got to educate yourselves. That's it.
Renting in Jamaica is such an extreme sport, and it's not supposed to be that difficult because shelter is literally a basic need. It's a basic need. You know, supposed to so hard for people find somewhere to live. And they know it's already bad enough say the place them either them overpriced or them coming like some local folk club, some local butchery, some local huts. Then now you have the landlords and where discriminate against people based on them age. First of all, not everybody wear young careless because one thing about me, I'm gonna play when it comes down to bills, I'm gonna play when it comes down to cleanliness. But them just a look fine and I just say, oh, that person they not gonna pay, oh, that person they probably not gonna take care of the place. And they're like, the discrimination is crazy. The prices are crazy. The type of place they want rent, crazy. And I don't know, Jamaica just not make no sense because where we are gonna live. Where we are gonna live. Don't even get started about purchasing a home in Jamaica. Like, listen, and that's what you talk about instead of you tell people figure breed because which people go and put the pin in them.
Me believe every word the Buju Banton say. Every single word the Buju Banton say, me believe. And it's a disgrace. We see days and days and days upon days are the artists them up on the battlefield, and these people them not have to do it. Me know someone who feel entitled, but these people are not obligated to do anything regardless of the millions of dollars but you know things that them have. They have their own families, and chances are none of them families not affected. You understand what I mean? Now Buju Banton came out and spoke about his stuff going missing at custom. And every day you get up and cuss one them on the type about artists when no donate yet and who donate this year and who donate more and who for donation make more sense. And the one then that are the people that are trying to do something, you still a rap fan them. Not if it's a rap fan them. Come on, you know box food out of baby mouth. We see the hungry baby them down the west. We see the homeless mothers them. We see all of that. People then sit down there helpless. Man can't even help them family the real way. And still come in at times like these when the country in a shambles, on a heartless, and still a rob people them. And a years upon years upon years this a go on. And I just know, so I believe every single word Buju Banton say. And it's a discouragement for the one who not start even donate yet. Who they go probably donate later. Yes, it's a discouragement and an embarrassment. We already see the people that run up and down for food. Can't believe a Jamaica this. Camera in the people them face and run up and down all over the nose. The pain and the shame and know so you lose everything where you work hard for. And still come. Arabic people them and still bring down more embarrassment and disgrace for the people them. I wanna come some man. Wanna stay some man? Don't have no heart.
Yo, one of the biggest problem with Jamaica is the people them take everything for joke. Like we don't take nothing serious at all. All on the love are just gimmicks. On just one thing for laugh, but all in a some serious situation no try make joke out of it. And that's why his system just deal with we like some idiot because I be a clown in the country. So then take the country for one big old circus because people them have joker. The mindset of most Jamaican people is everybody just a live for now. Nobody not think about tomorrow. Nobody not think about what will happen 5 years from now and 10 years from now. Everybody just a live in a moment. As long as they can eat and drink today, nobody in a business if the world want collapse tomorrow. But they don't have one bag of blood cleat picking, and then them same picking they can come become menace to society because mommy and daddy never set a foundation and mommy and daddy never business boy future. And parents are grow them picking good and set solid foundation for them picking. If you worry about phone picking you can rob and kill for them picking.
Living in the Caribbean is definitely not for the weak. There's two things that I battle with on a daily basis. Number one, the humidity, especially in the peak of heat season. Number two, the Jamaican mosquitoes. When I tell you that motherfucker, ooh, oh, they're so annoying, and they will find you anywhere you go. When it rains, it's even worse. But I finally found something that's gonna tear that ass up, and it's been working. I'm gonna show y'all what I've been using. My grandma recommended I get a bug zapper, and this saved me. So if you live in a tropical area, I linked this exact one right below.
What do I love mostly about Jamaica? It's hard to choose, but I'll say that probably the fact that Jamaicans don't hate Jewish people for just being Jewish and they accept everyone as they are. I can say that I'm Jewish without feeling like people are like making a face. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get that sometimes. Not here in Jamaica though. What I least like about Jamaica, probably the lizards. But lizards are everywhere. In Cayman, it's even worse. And in Florida, they're like everywhere and all kinds. So, yeah, maybe I should choose something else. That is too damn expensive. Yeah, that. Way too expensive to live here. I wish it was different. I wish it was more reasonable.
Jamaican people don't stand for anything, and that is why we as a nation feel so stuck. Quite honestly, I feel like today Jamaicans are the weakest in spirit that we as a people have ever been. I mean, not talk about no Holy Ghost. I think we are a joke, honestly, a complete and utter disgrace to our ancestors who fought to the very end for everything that we have today. See, when it's hype, when it's music, culture, food, dance, oh yeah, we want to be the best. We want to be on top. We want to stand up. But when it comes on to standing up for something, to actually doing something, it's silent. I have never seen so many people absolutely abandon the power that they have within themselves. I have never seen a set of people disempower themselves this much, ever. How are we giving up before even considering a fight? That don't make no sense. Things get too real, all of a sudden everybody's silent. There's no backbone, there's no opinion, there's nothing. And it's always on our business. We can't do nothing about that. There's never a reason to try. You think we got here? You think we have this island just to sit around like ducks and do nothing while the world is burning? Bro, stand up. Stand up. Stand for something. At this point, anything. Take up a book. Read. Read. Look outside. Pay attention to around you. Pay attention. You can't keep talking about change and asking to see change and wondering why you're not seeing change and you're not doing anything. Do something.
I was asking the other day what are the downsides about living in Jamaica coming from Britain, or what we miss about living in the UK. And the number one thing is, or the only thing really, is just the lack of service. Me say, in Jamaica, you come like the people that link up together and say to themselves, you know what, if it's not time consuming, if it's not challenging, if it doesn't require 20 more documents than is really needed, then it can't happen round here. Me say, everything that you do, if you're dealing with the bank, is a problem. If you're dealing with the hospital, is a problem. If you're dealing with the customs services, is a problem. Nothing can be straightforward. Nothing at all. And everything is just overly time consuming. So let me tell you something now. The banks then, first of all, them shut at 2 o'clock and all them sort of foolish sort of something there. So if you're a working person, how the hell can you expect to get to the banks at those kind of operating hours? It's beyond madness. When you reach up inside there, it's like a tsunami of people in 25 different sections. Only God, He knows where you're supposed to go. No logic in the system, none at all. When you go bank in England, you set up in the one line and the agents and the tellers can deal with what you need to deal with. I don't need to go to 15 different arrangements and lines to go to the same bank to deal with my things. Them in a Jamaica now, so I go, you have to go to this line for this or something, you have to go to this line for that or something. Why is it the people that in the bank cannot multitask and have several skills at the same time? Surely somebody in the bank must be able to deposit money and should be able to give you advice about something else. Lord of His mercy. And I saw it go, and the lines them long. Yeah, the other day when I went there to set them open up a bank account with NCB, you have to make an appointment. Make an appointment, but you still wait 1 hour. So what's the point of the appointment? Only God, He knows. Then you sit down with the first person, you hand them all of your documents. She's looking in your face, you're looking in her face. Nobody asking nothing, nobody's responding, no conversations going on. She tap on the computer and look on all your document them. So you sat there idly for 20 minutes just staring in the woman's boat. And then you wonder to yourself, why did I have to be here for this? What's this about? Then she says, okay, if you just take a seat and we'll call you again in an arm, you'll be called again to go to the next place. For what? I'm opening a bank account. Why am I in a triage? So at this point, I've come to the first person that's checked me in, waited for an hour, then you go to another person to look at documents, you look in their face, they look in your face, you don't speak, there's no communication, so the God, He knows what that part's about. Then you go to the final person, which again, the same thing happens again, they look in your face, you look in their face, no conversation happens, they do some tapping on the computer, and then she said, okay, Mr. Burke, this is your debit card, just please make sure that you don't give it to anybody. Right, okay. No, I'm going to go out into Half a Tree right now and say, debit card people, woo! The woman stupidity, and you're just like, right. So I've been here for over 2 hours, borderline 3, to open up a bank account, a basic one, with no overdraft, with nothing spectacular about it, and all now I don't know what happened in the bank. What is that about? What is that about? Right now I'm in one piece of entanglement with the DHL service out here. My mother done sent a package for me from the UK with some electronic things that we did order, whatever the case may be. Send it down upon DHL with the intention that it's a door-to-door service that is supposed to come straight to my door, and they're supposed to handle the custom fees and whatever. And I was told that I received an email with the information to pay the customs fees, and something will come to my door and I'll out of something there. Not a thing gosso. You hear me say? Not a thing gosso. Because you see the package line up in the island, days and days are passing. You're calling the people them. You say to the people them, say that I haven't got my package, I don't know where my package is or whatever, or wagwa. Then they're telling me it's still going through customs. Anyways, now the people them send me one invoice. Right? The people them send me one invoice with the something they pan it. $23,000 they want me for pay. So then I must have wrote back to them and said, why would I need to pay $23,000 when I just come to Jamaica one day and I was given a $1,000 duty-free allowance, to which I have already sent to you and submitted in on the portal. The woman then brought me back and then said, okay, she resent me the invoice. This invoice now had 2 figures on it of a total, one of 23,000, another one 11,000. So I write back to the woman and I said to her, I said, but none of this is making any sense. What is the total? This is blatantly contradictory. She then writes back again with the correct total pan it, with no customs fee, because again I've got a duty-free allowance, and then I've got a brokerage fee that I need to pay to DHL. So DHL now want £50 from me, 10,000 Jamaican dollar, for doing for being the middleman between me and the Jamaican Customs Service, for negotiating zero, because I don't owe customs anything apart from an admin fee. Right? Me no owe customs nothing. So you wanted to negotiate something that was zero, and then you negotiated something where you made 3 mistakes along the process. First of all, you told me about $23,000, incorrect. Then you told me about this next figure, incorrect. Then you told me about another figure. Do you understand? So you've got this inconsistency, but you want me to be paid for all of these things. Then I said to the people themselves, oh, me pay for this, because I was under the understanding that I must take up my card and I pay for my pay, what may I pay for? No. The people them are telling you that I need to go set up in Nova Scotia Bank, or I need to go to New Kingston to the office to pay the money. So what would be the logic in me now wanting a door-to-door service of a package, but I still have to pick up myself and send up in the bank for how long? And I've already explained to you that the banks in Jamaica, it is like a rodeo. It is a rodeo. When you go up inside, that's all. Beer people in there, and you don't understand what the hell is going on. And the thing about Jamaica is that Jamaicans are very accepting of this. They're very accepting of the fact that everything is very slow and everything doesn't really make sense, and there's an excessiveness required for very basic transactions. They don't complain about it. They're very accepting of it. So you're just standing there, you just have to pretend as if it's normal that you're in a bank and you're like, so hold on a second. Why is it that in Jamaica the people them don't open up more banks if there's evidently a problem with the fact that there's an overpopulation with the amount of people waiting at the bank? Them now do them that's out of something there, and they charge you for everything, every ratty thing. You use your bank card, they charge you. You hear what I say? If you use the ATM, they charge you. They charge you to use the ATM here in Jamaica. Just imagine your own bank at the own bank place the way you go to them charge you. So anyways, back to the story about DHL. Come and get confused. So instead of the people them telling me so that I can pay online, I have to pick up myself, put on my shoes, put on my pants and beard my skin, go up on the road and stand up in line to pay money, to then wait for you to then send me the package. So what difference would it make for me than if I go down there and just clear the package myself? So I called the people them a while ago and I tell them that I'm planning to go down to customs to clear the package. The woman said to me that well, you're still going to be owing a fee of this and blah 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 blah. And I was just like, this is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. I said to her, look, you are asking me to pay now $6,000 at customs in order for a job that has not been done. You haven't done anything. You have said that you have did a brokerage, but you've brokered what? What have you brokered? You haven't done anything. You have had a conversation with Jamaican Customs and made 3 mistakes. That is what has happened, which is also demonstrated in the email thread that we have. So what exactly have you done? And you want $6,000? That is not making any sense. $6,000 for what? And furthermore, there's an element of dishonesty here, because when we sent the package, we paid £100 and something for sending the package from the United Kingdom to Jamaica, and you knew that package, or DHL would have been aware of the fact that package would have been going through customs. Thus, this brokerage fee that you insist that I have to pay, why was that not included in the money that was there? Why was nobody informed of that? The only thing that you're telling people is about the customs fee will reach at Jamaica and all of these things. For somebody that has never done this before, the entire system is archaic, it is primitive, and it is something that you want to go, wow, this is where we are in 2024, that if you send a package, you just don't know when it's going to arrive. It might arrive today, it might arrive tomorrow, it just depends on what happens at the airport with the customs, and then you're going to have an email conversation with somebody that works for them that's apparently facilitating on your behalf, but they're going to make 3 mistakes along the way, and then you still have to pay the money, even though they haven't done anything. And even though I'm paying customs literally no money here in Jamaica because we have a duty-free allowance. How much money DHL want? How much money DHL want? And I'm pretty sure that this is the bit that doesn't make sense to me, because when me there in England, me know say DHL na behave them way there. So it's like, me not say them behave them way there. Me get my text message and me get my tracking number, me sitting there come on my door. I don't go through this rigmarole, this back and forth. The girl named Shakira a while ago on the email, and you can see that she's not, you can see that she's a couple of biscuits short of a pack. You're like, girl, pay attention to what I want. And these are the things that's very frustrating about being in Jamaica, because I can almost guarantee you that something like that would never happen in the UK. And if something like that did happen in the UK, they'll be like, oh my goodness, we're so sorry for that mistake. What we're going to do is, Mr. Burke, is we're going to actually waiver that fee for you, just given the fact that there has been a delay with the delivery time and that there has been a series of mistakes along the way, etc. No, sir, these people are defensive, and they have this way of saying, they just repeat, as I have said, sir, and you're like, okay, repeating the same thing isn't going to change what I have said. This is how conversations work. You say something, I develop on from that, and we move on. You repeating yourself is not making any sense. What are you, a computer bot? You are actually a human being, so you can actually diversify your vocabulary and your words, and use your brain and articulate yourself and engage with what me I say. Them not have it, boy, yeah, them have the script like a Shakespeare where I read. Jesus Christ, may I tell you, oh my God. But besides that, Jamaica's lovely, Jamaica nice, Jamaica land of wood and water. We're up already, we're up.
Morning, everybody. I was having a discussion with a friend that he and I, we were police back home in Jamaica, and we were policing, and we were probation officers back home. So we have mutual things in common, so we will chat from time to time. And he was saying that he will be returning to Jamaica, and I said, yes, unfortunately we have no choice. He said nobody in Jamaica who retire will have to work until they are 80 and 90 years old. And I said to him, yes, he's correct. In Canada, when you retire, you can't retire in Canada. You have to work until you're 90 years old. You have to work until you die. And I said to him that I really, really hate Jamaica, and Jamaica is the worst country on planet Earth. Because I worked for 19 years in Jamaica and have no pension to get. Jamaica set their system in such a way that you have to eat out of the garbage pan, or you have to malnourish and depreciate until the day you die. In Canada, the first day I start working, I start saving pension. The first day you work in Canada, you start paying pension. And I worked with Ministry of National Security for 19 years. One ministry, the same ministry from police to probation, for 19 years. I have no pension to get. So I woke up this morning so angry and so bitter and so pitiful. Because you won't know what resentment and conflict and pit hole is until you have a boss that is a fish. When you have a boss who is a fish, you will know what little muddy. And life can change so quickly, because I am afraid of small organization. I've never worked in it. And I was always saying to Chrissy, I don't want to work with small organization, you know, too much little ants conflict. And the table will turn that I am in a little tiny organization the size of a matches box. And Chris is in a big company with over 60 staff. And I am stuck in this little rat nest with this little. So my life, I don't even know. I wake up this morning, I don't even know if I am going or I'm coming. But I don't even know what my future will be like. Because Jamaica is the worst country on planet Earth. And this one here, when you come here as immigrant, you have to work until the day you die. So, I don't know. Maybe you can give me some advice.
Boy, honestly, I am so disappointed in the Jamaican people. Very, very much disappointed. Congrats to Portland Isaac Buchanan on his victory. However, Jamaican people prove to me every day, say, yo, they are very illiterate. I say this because, one, I feel like a lot of people who vote was lost to the fact that they are in poverty. I don't know what kind of lifestyle y'all living, but I don't live in Jamaica, and every time me come to Jamaica, you fellow Jamaicans are begging me. Keep on begging me $500, beg you $1,000. Why was the days when people used to beg $150? But yeah, I feel like say a lot of you go feel the wrath, bro. Actually, it got too late when you feel it. This third term, I go fix it. And to the people who come out and vote, big up on yourself. To the people who come out and vote, because a lot of people did come out and vote this time. The numbers show. So the people who come out and vote, big up on damn self. Alright? And shame on you and Jonas for stealing the election. It is clear as day that you stole the election. You are a thief. You're a cheater, you're a thief. You do not play fair, and you know you are a loser. Okay? You lost. And I want to know why the internet suddenly disappeared all over Jamaica. Nobody have service all of a sudden. And came back, and whenever it came back, oh, suddenly you had a $3,000 lead. Wow. Impressive, Angelis. Come on now, bro. We all know that this election was rigged. And you're a crook. And your crooked scheme is to cover up all the money you have stolen. You cannot allow the People's National Party to win because what? Because your thief, the whole heap of money with your thief, and the whole heap of money you have in the account them, it'll come to light. But Jamaican people are so freaking ignorant and stupid that they still got you back in power. I did not expect half the vote you got. I did not expect the Labour Party to win majority of them seat there. But somehow, y'all did it. And y'all still out about it. I keep on seeing videos on TikTok and Instagram with people chasing ballot boxes and all this bullshit. You all police officers are trash too. So, I only need to go. But I also wait upon Jamaica for like face like drastic measures. Like me just wait for like, even though I have family and thing of Jamaica, me really and truly sorry for them, but it good have to go for the bad. And nobody no beg me nothing, cause me not give nobody nothing. Alright, me don't talk.
Few things what me hate about Jamaican. As a Jamaican, part 3. And the one you have to girl them, I wanna know on yourself, so don't bumbuckler come to me with no fuckery. Why when time man I look on so long, wanna wall out pan the pussy, wanna wall out and play all kind of game like duck rabbit with the bumbuckler pussy. And then when time wanna finally run it, a man get up in night and have a fight to get up in night. Finally get up in night and it feel good. And we manage to bust off a little bit and we tell us we are come. Drunk crowd make after we come. We no still a blood clot axe. Then they really come already? No, to bumbuckler, me just feel like we make the nice day. Blood clot, no man have to live with you. I walk and I look for me and a 3-minute man type shit. Go ahead.
So I heard some discourse today, somebody asking
why people are drinking contaminated water in Jamaica when they have access to fresh water. Listen, I've been saying since this hurricane that it is revealing and showing people's hearts. And the level of insensitivity and inhumanity, quite frankly, is disturbing. For all of those who are operating from a place of privilege, last week I got a call about a 3.5-year-old that died. And I got a call about 5 more that were close. The truth is, you all do not understand the reality of what is happening out there. But because you have selfish hearts and live in a place of insensitivity, you cannot connect with your fellow man. Everybody in the world globally is lucky when disaster doesn't hit you. But the truth is, suffering is knocking on many people's doors. It just so happens you might be in the right time or right place. And if you're lucky, you'll have people that will look out for you, that care about your humanity. Watch yourselves, watch your mouths. Because when death is knocking on your door, you will only pray to the Messiah and ask him to send relief. But he will look at you in this moment and he will say, depart from me, because you showed yourself and you showed your character. People that are suffering and dying in Jamaica right now, it is not a choice. It is not a choice to have your roof blow off. It is not a choice to have contaminated water. In the same way, it's not a choice for you and your child to be suffering in the wilderness. It is not a choice to experience sexual violence either. Close your mouths the same way that your hearts are closed. It is disturbing and it is upsetting to the people that actually are doing work out here.
Y'all, I just want to know if I'm the only Jamaican that don't like Jamaican food. Hear me out, because I know how y'all like to tussle in the comments. Okay, first thing is first. I don't like plantains. I don't like them. Like, why is it sweet? I'd eat it if it's there, but I gotta mix it up with something. The thing is, I can cook it as well, but I don't like it. This one might be controversial, but I don't like festival. Like, why is it sweet? Don't give me no festival. If I see festival, no, that shit wet. It's just like a fried dumpling, but with enough sugar. No, keep it away from me, please. I've always said this. I've never liked yam. Like, why is it hard? I have to like mash it up like mash, and mix it with something if I had to eat it, because I don't like wasting food, But I don't like yam, and I don't like green banana either. I don't like the taste. I don't like the texture. I don't like it. This isn't a Jamaican food, but we tend to use this a lot. I don't like sweet potato. Why is the potato sweet? Just thinking about it, it's making me... No. I think a lot of people might feel this way, but I don't know. I'm speaking for myself. I don't like carrot cake. Who puts carrots in cake? The thing is, I like carrots. I'm a rabbit. I can eat carrots. But putting it in a cake... That don't sit right with me. So here's part 2 of Jamaican food that I don't like as a Jamaican. Y'all really came for me in the comments in my last video saying that you're gonna revoke my Jamaican card. Revoke it then. Take it. If I don't like the food, I don't like the food. What can I say? First things first would have to be some callaloo. Right. I'm not a big fan of callaloo. I've never really liked the taste of it. I know it's really good for you as well, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to be eating callaloo. I wouldn't go out my way and eat it, buy it, make it, none of that. I'm not eating callaloo. This isn't something that I don't like, but it's something that I would rather eat something else. So when it comes to rice and peas,
it's almost just that I would just prefer just plain rice instead of the rice and peas, because when I get the rice and the peas, I don't end up eating the peas anyway. I just kind of like pluck it out. Don't judge me, that's just how I am, you know. I think I might have some of y'all agree with me. I might. I don't want to get my hopes up now, but pig feet.
True.
I'm not eating that. I don't like, no, don't give me no pig feet. Don't send pig feet my way and expect me to name it, because that's not happening. I'm not eating no pig feet. I'm sorry. It doesn't even look appealing. So I'm not going to be eating pig feet, aka pig trotters. Me? I'm sorry. It's not happening. Another would have to be rum cake. I don't like rum anyway. So I wouldn't be in rum cake. I don't like it. I don't like the bits in there as well. There's like bits in there. I just, no. I'm not going to be in rum cake. Sorry. This item isn't strictly for Jamaican people, Caribbean people. But I don't like mango.
Something's wrong with her. There's something wrong with her.
Like, my grandma would have mango, my mom would have mango, all my family like mango. I just don't like mango. I'm not gonna eat it. I think there's like an aftertaste of it that it just doesn't agree with me. So I'm just not gonna be in mango. I'm thinking about it now. No.
Guys, if there is a video that I never thought I will ever watch in this particular YouTube streets or any platform, is or rather, if there is something that I thought I will never talk about here, is what Jamaicans ate about Jamaica. And Jamaica has been in the world map for so long, and it really attracts a lot of tourists because they have beautiful beaches, they have beautiful culture, they have beautiful food, they are welcoming people, and all that we know about Jamaica and the Caribbean is a beautiful story, right? But again, today I was just scrolling through social media, and then I see people, the Jamaicans themselves, talking about what I ate most about Jamaica, and I'm a Jamaican. I was like, what, are you for real? I mean, does that even make sense? Oh my God. Okay, yeah, it makes sense because in this particular world, nothing is 100% beautiful. There has to be obstacles, just as life is. There is ups and downs. There are the good days, the bad days, and for these people, when they came out and they were like, what we ate most about Jamaica is probably the food, or probably some certain funny cultures, or probably the housing, like it's so expensive. So those were their opinions. They were nobody else's opinion, and we do respect. I don't know what you think about the clips. Kindly comment down below what these Jamaicans are saying about their own country, and we get to have a conversation in the comment section, right? I'll see you in the next video.